Bibles out. Today, the topic is a faithful remnant. What is a faithful remnant? How does it apply to the church? Where does this term come from? It's been used a bit freely, and there's some confusion. We're going to clear that up today. So in 1 Kings chapter 19, you see Elijah saying, Lord, Lord, the people, they've all turned away from you, and they're coming after me now. God says, all right, settle down, Elijah. Paraphrasing a little bit. Settle down, Elijah. I have 7,000 faithful that I've hidden away. It's all cool. Relax. Alright, obviously Elijah was faithful, but he was rejected. He was rejected the way many others of God's faithful were rejected. Okay, so now also, in Ezekiel 9, we have a prophecy saying that Israel will be punished, but a group of faithful will be spared. A group of faithful, a faithful remnant. And in Isaiah chapter 10, a remnant of Jacob will return to God in faithfulness. Okay. So Paul, you know Paul, pretty cool guy, a gentleman, a scholar. In Romans 11, he quotes some of this, he references it, and he says, in chapter 11 of Romans, that Israel has developed a calloused spirit. They desire to know, but they're unable to see or hear what is the truth of the new covenant. All right. So Paul also quotes from Deuteronomy 29:4 about their desire to know, and Isaiah 29:10 about their inability to understand it. The same with Psalms 69:22 and 23. This is what Paul is referencing here. Take a look. All right. Well, despite all of this, despite the promise of retribution and punishment, in verses 2 and 5, same chapter, Paul says to us that God has not rejected his people, his first chosen people, that rather a remnant of them have chosen to follow him into the new covenant in Jesus Christ. They've recognized him as the Lord of their lives and of the world. That's how they can be partakers in the new covenant through Jesus, same as everyone else. Same as everyone else. He has not rejected them. You know who was rejected? Elijah. He was rejected, although he was faithful to God. He was rejected by his people. Jacob was rejected by his family. A lot of similarities between Jacob and Jesus. I should probably even do something on that. David was rejected as well. Remember his whole problem with Saul? That's Saul with an S, not Paul who wrote Romans. Moses, another big name. Moses, major player, you know. Who made you prince and judge over us? You're the ruler and judge. Yeah. But Jesus was rejected. He's our example, obviously. Rejected by his people. Rejected even by his hometown. He was rejected by his religious leadership of the day under the old covenant Judaism. He was rejected by everything that should have been his to partake of. Well, we, as Christians, can also expect rejection the same way God's best and God's people in general have all throughout history. The world will reject us. Our hometowns, our families, our own people. Even the religious rulership. I say religious. Not all rulership in the church is Christian. They're just performing like actors. So don't be drawn in. Anyhow, God did not give up on his original chosen people. Should do something on the spiritual Jews. Save that for another time. It's us, by the way, Christian people. God didn't give up on the Jews. They're partakers of the new covenant as well, if they choose to be. Not only that, God accepted everyone in the whole world. He says, bring it in, let's do this. More or less. But we have to choose him. He's only as far away as we keep him. And he can be as close as we allow him to be. The more you choose him, his will over our own, the closer he will be. And you'll see it. You'll see it very actively. So anyway, we are the faithful continuation, the faithful remnant Christians. And things have become quite unfavorable toward Christians. Even the fake ones. Not all the fake ones, but, there is a great deal of persecution. You may not see it where you are, or you may. First world, social, economic persecution, more so than physical martyrdom persecution that we see in third world countries very prominently. It is everywhere. Well, God be with them. God be with us. He is faithful to us the way that we are faithful to him. He doesn't give up on us. That's all I have for you today. Until next time.